Oh, we could get deep
I got
here.
mine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would ask, when should I shave my head?
Oh, that's a good.
Now,
Whoa! What?
When did you shave yours? When did you shave yours?
Come on, Chris.
probably when I was early 30s.
Oh, so
Late-
Oh, you
4 or
got
5 years.
time.
Well, I mean, we don't have to
Yeah,
save
but you got
head.
that nice
Can we
looking
see
beard.
it?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
Can we
Cool.
see your hair real quick?
Cool. I don't think. Yeah, see, I
See,
don't.
that looks good.
I think you
Well,
can
I
hang
got
on to
high
that
hair
for a
right now,
while.
but-
I
How
think you
about,
can.
let's see the
But
hairline.
see, it's going to be a comb over
No, he'll-
soon. It's
Can we
gonna
see
be
the
a comb
hairline?
over.
Yeah, no, not on camera.
What the burn the tape.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pine Room Podcast. Hopefully you've enjoyed the shows in the past, but we're testing a new format that we hope piques your interest and hopefully gives you a better idea of what we're going to be discussing each week. From now on, at the beginning of each show, each person is going to be rolling a 20-sided die. The person who rolls the lowest number then becomes the moderator for the week's show, and it's their job to move the conversation along and switch between various topics or questions that can be found either on the moderator's cheat sheet or custom ones they brought in for the week's show. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, send us an email to contact@thepineroompodcast.com, or you can DM us on social media. Now, let's get into the show. You're listening to the Pine Room Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome to the Pine Room Podcast, episode 109.
Wow,
He's
cool.
pretty good at that.
Thanks.
His first moderator
Yeah,
job ever.
I'm a little nervous, a little excited.
You'd be a great host of the podcast.
You think so?
Yeah, you do a really good.
I don't know.
You don't need to be nervous.
I'm scared. I don't want to disappoint you
Do
guys.
you get nervous around girls?
I get nervous around everybody.
Did you get nervous taking tests?
No, because I knew going into a test I was going to
'cause you knew
cheat.
you would, yeah, because you would cheat on it.
Yeah.
cheat?
So, like, you can't fail if you cheat.
yeah.
Job, would you cheat on your tests?
No, I was too afraid. I know I might do a little sheet peek, little
sheet
peek,
peek?
little
Oh,
peek.
I'd cheat.
But
like
I
a
never
motherfucker.
I didn't like write it on my hand.
I don't cheat on girls, but I would cheat on a test any day of the week.
Did you cheat on your ACT?
Well, and Joe,
Yeah,
like,
100%.
like you never went in, well, if you were too afraid, but I mean, I never went into a test thinking, well, the only way I can pass is if I cheat.
Facts.
Cool.
You know,
Were there times that you went into a test and you thought the only way I pass this test is if I cheat?
Yes. I would say
Did you pass?
Did you ever study for a test?
I've studied one time, and it was for,
One time in 18
Yeah.
years of school.
yes, like a real study, like sit down and, because I was smart enough to get at least a C on
Yeah,
every
you're really
test.
smart.
But to cheat, just to make sure I get a B or an A. You know,
Horrible. Dude.
it is bad, and
Well,
I'm not
yeah,
proud of
okay,
it.
I
guys-
cheated, and I apologize for that. But I've studied for a decent bit. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
so much
no.
easier. You're not stressed out when you study for a test.
I was never stressed out. That's why I didn't. I never had to
So you
study.
didn't care.
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
No,
if you're
I-
not stressed, then you don't care.
But my thing was, I never felt like I was challenged enough. So I knew I could get
So
by.
you're telling me there'd be some times where you'd go into final exams, you didn't look at a single thing.
Yeah, almost, probably all of it. Yeah.
Wow.
That is phenomenal. What do you mean? Like you didn't look at anything though?
No, I mean, other than what I learned in
Did you get
class,
caught ever cheating?
I almost got caught once.
And it was a phenomenal. I don't know whether we should say
I don't know. Can I
You
get
don't
in
have
trouble
to-
for
you
it?
don't
what's
have-
the
no,
what's the
you don't-
what are you
statute
gonna
of
do, take my-
limitations?
No, there's no way you can get in trouble now.
You gonna
don't
take
have
my
to
degree away?
You don't have to say what school you're at. Just say what happened.
Okay, well, one of the schools I was at, we don't know which
One
one.
of the institutions.
Might have been elementary for all we
Yeah,
knew.
yeah. Okay.
Down in Raleigh County.
But
Okay, this story is unbelievable.
the teacher gave us an answer sheet the day before, and I still didn't study. And it was me and another friend. I won't mention who it was.
Wait,
You
wait.
got
Now I
the
didn't. know-
answers.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Just a long story.
Wait a second. But they gave you the answer sheet.
Yeah.
So
And I-
you had the answers.
Yes.
All
The
you had to do
easiest
is
test
remember
ever.
the answers.
Well, yeah, and it was in the same order and everything. And
That's top 5 laziest.
yeah,
things ever.
it's not lazy. I just didn't
Go ahead,
care.
finish the
I
story.
don't consider myself lazy.
Finish
But
the story.
so we had this genius idea. We had AirPod. So me and my other buddy were both gonna wear one AirPod each, and we were gonna FaceTime call, kind of how we do for the meetings for the Pine Room. And the guy at home would have the answer sheet, so he'd have just like a paper like this, and he would go through and read all of it. So he'd go, number 1 is A, number 2 is B.
I think, if I'm not wrong, I think I mentioned this
You
to
did.
say because I said it was like SpongeBob when he
You
was
might have to bleep
cheating.
that out, but yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah. But yeah, you did. And so what happened is the teacher actually called us out into the room in the hallway. He's like, hey, just want to let you guys know that you don't need to take this test. You missed the last class. But while he was doing that, I took my AirPod out so I could hear him better. But what I didn't realize is when you do that, the voice of people you're talking to will play out loud on your phone. So all you could hear playing out of my phone was number 1 is A, number 2 is C, and I was like, oh shit. And he's like, what is that? And I was like, it was just music playing. But I didn't get caught, and I ended up taking the test, and I got an A.
Wow.
Well, but yeah, I always got great satisfaction when you studied for a test. It was actually
Me too,
kind of a
Chris.
challenging.
It was so nice.
And then
It
and then
was.
you finish that test in 45 minutes, an hour, and then you're done. And
I
you,
kind of feel bad now for cheating.
and you
I'm
feel
sorry.
like, damn it, I did well. And then you get the grade, and it was something you expected,
you-
an A. And I mean, it was a sense of pride. I felt
The
good
worst is
about
I've
it.
cheated and failed before, which is horrible.
When you took test, when you got done, a majority of the time were you like, I did good on that, or were you a pessimist where you were, this is not going to end well?
Probably more pessimistic. I mean, I can't remember. I can't go back that far. I forget. But I mean, I probably studied more for the subjects that I liked.
Yeah.
In the report. But you know, it always would get me mad, and I really had no right to be mad. But you would talk to somebody after the test, say it's a hard test, and usually one of those smart girls or someone that you know. How'd you do? Oh, man, I bombed it. That test was so hard.
Yeah, and they got 112.
Yeah, right. And
Fuck,
I
I got
got
a
like a
98.
71, and I thought, I said, wait a minute, you said you did bad. Well, I thought I did, but
I was like, damn,
we
both did bad.
And I'd be like pissed.
Yeah, Cole, did you ever be mad when somebody you cheated off of did bad?
If you saw me ask somebody how'd you do, it's because I was looking at their paper the entire time.
So you can blame that you fucking
I'm like,
dumbass.
you fucking failed us.
I can honestly say, like, when you get into grad school, you can't cheat. Like, it's all your own opinions, like, everything, so you can't cheat in grad school. In high school, there was a time where I didn't study for a test, biology exam, right? Horrible. I'm horrible at it, too lazy to study. This is 100% on me. Smart girl sitting right in front of me, right? So I, like, moved my desk over to the right a little bit so we could work together, right? Now,
Work
work
together?
that's probably not the correct term.
Did she know you were working together?
Nah, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like pumped up. Like it was in the winter. Who knows what happened? Anyway, I get the test back. It said like 62 out of 100. I completely failed it. Right. So I was looking the whole time, and I look at hers. I think she did worse than I did.
That's awesome.
Which I don't even know how that is possible.
Right.
For that to happen, but. Sorry to the teacher that I.
Well,
didn't
you know,
study.
the other thing that used to make me mad again for no reason, I had no right to be mad. If you sat next to somebody, either side, that was really smart and you knew that they were going to get a good grade, then I'd get pissed if they didn't let me cheat.
Yeah, no.
Like, well, that's just bullshit.
Or-
That can't
You know
make
who
you
would do
mad.
that? Is cover the fucking paper up.
Yeah, they cover up, they put the
Nick
arm over
Nardoni.
there.
He would piss me off so bad. I'd be sitting next to him. I'm like, come on, dude, let me see the fucking. And he's like, this. I
But then
studied
when
last
you
night.
think about it, look, that person probably studied their ass off. I didn't do a damn thing. I was lazy, but I'm mad at them.
Wait, Nick would
Oh,
cover
I was
his
fucking
paper?
pissed.
Nick would cover?
Oh, he'd cover up the whole paper. He's like, you're
Really?
cheating off mine. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna fail this class now.
Hey, and well, Chris, I used to get really mad because I took tests slow and I would work on each problem. Like
Yeah.
I would take time to work through each, and I would get pissed when I knew which I should be mad, like you said, when a smart girl or a smart guy would finish their test real fast and then get up and turn it in. And they would sit down and have nothing to do the rest of that. I'd be so
And
pissed.
you got like 19 questions.
and I'm not
Were
even
you
close.
or your brother a better student?
Well, we both in respective categories. Like I was way better at English and history and science, and he was way better at like math, chemistry, and like calculus. Whereas we're totally opposite. So like when it came to that kind of stuff, I was way better with that. With the
I feel like Jarrett breezed through business school. Like, you lived with him, so was he up studying late at night? Because I mean, a lot
No,
of us
he
had
never
to study.
studied.
No, he
He
played
never
video games.
studied.
Yeah, see, that's unbelievable.
He never
That's like
studied.
really impressive.
Well, and we were lucky enough. Well, or lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. For COVID, when we were in class, online class, I mean, my professors are great, and I love my professors, and they taught me a lot of good stuff, and I really probably am much better off as a human being just going through their classes. But some of those classes, I literally would just sit and watch like TV shows while the class is going on, play a
Wasn't
game
me.
while the class is going
I
on.
had to be. I mean, I was in that library. You can ask the other guys on the baseball team. I was in that library probably 2 to 3
Through
hours
COVID?
a day. Oh, when we got back from COVID, the last 2 years of undergrad into grad school, I was in that library every day. I just didn't have it like you guys. A lot of you guys just didn't have to study. I was in there with like trying to memorize stuff so I could.
Granted, my GPA probably be way higher if I studied.
Yeah.
I think I graduated with like a 3.51, 3.6.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I also had coach of the baseball, racquetball class, and I'm getting all academic team.
Wow.
Because of
How
that
do you
class.
study for racquetball?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I couldn't bring myself to study.
How do you? What'd you?
Well,
have to-
those classes, like coaching the baseball, I won't say who taught it, but I had to send one email and I got an A.
That's unbelievable.
It was awesome.
Anyway, long intro there, but again, we're starting a new format here on the show. If you want to check out, if you're just listening to this, check out the YouTube video because we got kind of like an old ESPN Sports Center type scroll at the top. It'll show you all the different topics that we're going to be talking about. I don't know where it'll be on this one because we're in a different format, camera work, so it might be below. But you can check that out. It'll keep you up to date on what we're going to be talking about. And if you want to skip through stuff you don't want to listen to, skip through stuff you don't want to
Fast
listen
forward.
to. Fast forward, you're going to have that ability. And today, Cooley is our moderator. So, Cooley, what is our first topic?
I think this would be a quick, funny one. Is what is your favorite word and why?
Chris, I think I know this answer for you. Now, it depends.
Favorite.
Is
Now,
it a PG-13?
Oh no,
it's up
we're
for
doing
him to
rated
decide.
R.
It's up for the moderator.
You're rated
to-
R?
It's
your
up
word
to
rated
you. Well, mine's definitely rated. Mine's fuck.
I agree.
I think it just fits in any sentence. You could throw it in anywhere.
Well, my favorite phrase is "What the fuck."
yeah.
I agree.
that-
I think it's such a. You can put it in anything.
Yeah.
In anything.
That's a phrase, though. That's not a.
Well,
that's
the
not-
word itself,
Well, then the
dude.
word. I mean,
What the
what are you
fuck?
gonna say? My favorite word's the.
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
god.
I love the word like.
Light.
Yeah.
Color. No.
No, it's
I
gotta be
think-
fuck.
I think it's the best word in
Well,
the
I'd
English
say we
language.
probably all that's our most used word.
Because
Yeah.
it can be
Probably. I mean-
all forms of speech. It
Oh,
can be
yeah,
an
yeah,
adjective.
Yeah.
I remember-
That thing is
yeah.
fucking dumb. There's-
Fuckhead. You can put it in front of anything.
You can. It can be a verb.
Yeah.
He fucked that up.
Yep.
It can be a what am I missing?
noun?
Here? It can be a noun. He's a dumb fuck. I like the fact that also we could keep saying this. I think we should do this one time, and I thought about this before. If we tried to break the record for how many times it's been said in the podcast,
Ooh, do you know what the record is?
I don't know, but
I bet we could easily.
break
You
it.
think it's more or less than 200?
How would you even know that you can't go
Guinness,
back and listen
yeah.
to 100?
No, but
Yeah,
but Guinness would be
I mean,
able
yeah,
to-
we'd have to look up Guinness, but you could just
Let me look, see
literally
what's on
every
there.
sentence we could
I
add
have
it.
mine though, Jub. I got a Swiss Army.
And
knife.
the funny thing is though, have you ever noticed like the more you say a word, the more it doesn't have meaning. Like the more,
Yeah, I mean, I think we could do it, but would it get old and boring? Like if I just telling you, Job, I saw you fucking driving in your fucking truck. You pulled out of the fucking parking lot.
Yeah. It's,
And you went to the fucking Chinese restaurant. What the fuck did you get? Like,
See, you could do that,
Yeah.
but it at some point in time, people it wouldn't mean anything.
No, they'd
like
be
if,
like,
if you
yeah.
drop it in a podcast where we honestly are pretty tame as far as our language goes, but like if you drop that, if you drop that just in the middle of our regular podcast, people go, oh, wow.
Damn.
But if you just said it over and over and over again, by the end, it doesn't mean anything. It's like South Park when they broke the record for how many times shit had been said on TV. And they had a counter. They had a tally
That's
mark
awesome.
in the corner.
what was it? How much?
I think it was up in the 200s. I think.
damn.
I can't find anything about in a singular podcast. We should get a hold of Guinness and try to break it.
What's your favorite word?
There.
Are you
Which
serious?
one?
Exactly.
Is that
But
why
how's
you
that? Why, okay, and why is
Exactly.
it? Why is it your favorite?
There, and they are.
Yeah, but how many people get that spelled?
Oh,
Oh.
that's why it's my favorite.
Why is it your favorite?
Like their team. Are
You
we gonna
like
go
how it's
there?
versatile?
Like, are like where? Like you know what I mean?
That-
There,
We're
there.
yeah. There, yeah. Are we going there? Is
T-H-E-R-E, and
And
then
they are.
They are.
So you could
they
say-
are leaving for the movie.
They're going there to get their clothes. And that'd be all three. They are going
They are
there.
going there to get
T-H-E-R-E,
their clothes. Correct.
To get their T-H-E-I-R.
Yeah, you.
Their clothes.
And I'm
like
very
all
good
three.
with that too. That's one thing I'm proud of being.
I
able
would like to
spell.
take an ACT
But
soon to see if I
would
do
too.
better now.
But another one that just chaps my
Two
ass
and two?
is your.
Your.
Your
I was
and
going to
your.
say
Yeah.
that.
Like
Y-O-U-R-E.
Yeah, I struggle with my twos though.
Me too,
It's
but
like
it's-
T-O-T-O-O.
But it's
Well, two with
Just-
two O's is what?
It's like
Also.
two,
Yeah.
But at least
two,
I'll never spell it T-W. I would never.
T-W-O.
Yeah, if people that do that.
No,
explain
well,
that again.
two-
He's like he's too
So
strong.
two is also can be like you're excessive in an amount. So
Correct.
like he was talking too much
Yeah.
is T-O-O.
Because that's not he.
Shut the fuck.
Also, is not used correctly there. It's excessive. That's a good way to put it.
So, but it also can be like a common, like a addition. So he was there too.
Is there a word that you guys
Oh
just
yeah, right. That's a good way to
that you
explain it.
can't spell? Like you know how we have
Guarantee.
autocorrect on our phones. Guarantee.
Guarantee is a bad.
Mine's
I fuck up
maintenance.
guarantee.
I cannot spell maintenance correctly. For
Main. I always say maintain.
Maintain.
Ents.
Yeah.
I always get confused with conscious.
Conscious is
Yeah.
tough.
That's like C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S.
Yes.
Yes. Or conscience.
Conscience is
That's
tough.
like conscience, isn't it?
Conscience. I always think of it every
okay,
time.
but-
Beautiful. I always B-A-beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful.
Beautiful.
Joe, I'm trying to spell maintenance right now on my phone, and I can't.
There's no A in this. Maintain.
M-A-I-N.
It's like maintenance.
Spell it.
M-A-I-N-T.
Wait, what?
A-N.
No, Joe.
No.
Is it maintain?
M-A-I-N-T-E-N-A-N-C-E. That is so hard to
That
spell.
is a fucking hard word to say. Yeah, you're right.
See?
Maintenance.
That's a good word. He just used it.
And you know,
Yeah,
and another
you're
one
right.
that I get confused on is occasion. Is occasion with two
That's
S's?
easy. O-C-C-A-S-I-O-N.
I think it's
Man,
one
what-
S. I think.
We can't spell
Yeah.
Nope,
this.
I got it.
We can't spell.
O-C-C-A-S-I-O-N.
Occasion.
Only one S?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
'cause
should
I've
do.
always
We
had
should
to-
do a pine room spelling.
I
bee.
wish
That
we
be
would do
unbelievable.
that. I wish we're none of us
I think
can.
Matt. I think it'd be Matt versus
Yeah.
Joe in the final.
Do you
No,
think
I don't
autocorrect is
think
kind of
so.
like screwed us up in that
hurts us.
aspect?
All right,
like,
let's
But
do
don't you think that'd be
Absolutely hurts us.
fun?
let's do this.
If we
John.
just, if we took, we didn't have to do it on a podcast. We could talk about.
Oh, yeah.
If we somehow got like, just say like a 50 question,
Spelling
like
bee.
or some
Yeah.
type of test
All right.
where we didn't cheat and then just review our results.
what's that supposed to mean, Chris?
Hey,
All right, we're gonna go down the list here. I'm gonna
You need
start
to
at
be
Cooley.
challenged.
We're
Okay.
gonna do this.
Is it 1v1v1?
This is a 5th grade spelling bee.
So
a
it's
list of
Cooley
5th grade
versus me
spelling
versus
bee.
Chris.
Cooley. We'll do all
Okay.
three. We'll go down the line and then back.
Okay.
We'll do it. What's that called? A snake
Free for
draft.
all?
Yeah,
Snake
snake
draft.
draft.
All right. Cooley's first word.
He's out. He's out.
Camouflage.
C-A-M-O-F-L-A-U-G-E.
Oh, I thought you had it
What did I
right.
spell wrong?
Camouflage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got
good
that
thing
one.
Good thing Joe said that because I wouldn't have got that right. And I would have had to have spelled it.
no way.
for
really?
Wait, so Joe, if I don't get my word right, he's still
Actually,
in.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I've seen camouflage
Wait a
spelled
minute.
way too much.
So,
Camouflage.
yeah, it's C-A-M.
no, I
Yeah, you
don't-
don't want to see.
Spell again?
C-A-M-O-U-F-L-A-G-E.
He's right. That is all right.
But that U doesn't. It's a silent U.
It's like
I was just
pterodactyl.
sounding it out, and I completely
It's
forgot.
it's really whoever made the words a dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
They
they
didn't-
didn't.
Put him in the
is it?
ring with Andre the
F-L-A-G-E?
Giant.
F-L-A-G-E.
Oh my
I
god.
would. You know what? I'm going to defend my friend.
I get a
Cooley,
redo?
Yeah, I'm
Because I would have got it
defending him,
wrong too. I would not.
too.
have
Give a
included-
redo. That's not fair.
Come on, yeah, you tricked
Camouflage
You
is a hard
tricked me, you
word.
bastard.
How'd he trick you?
He set me up for failure.
All
That
right.
is a hard word.
I couldn't cheat.
He's the second word on the list.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Cools. Melancholy.
Never mind. Go ahead, Sue. Yeah. No, actually, M-E-L-A-N-C-O-C-H-N-Y.
Wait, say no. What? N. Melancholy.
M-E-L-A-C-H. I don't fucking know.
So don't. You're.
Well,
you're no.
you're-
No. You're
try.
going. No. Go.
Quit yapping.
M-E-L-A-N-C-H.
You're making him
O-N.
nervous.
Huh?
O-N.
Why are you saying?
O-L-O-L-Y. Is that what it is?
All right. Go.
No,
do it again.
so no N.
No. Do it again.
M-E-L-A-C-H.
You missed up. You missed a letter.
I don't fucking know.
M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y.
That's what I said, but I threw out the N. I took the
So
N
it's
out.
M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
What are you fucking laughing at?
No, I'm bad.
You better be good at spelling.
No, I'm not. I just
All right.
I tried
Soup,
to
your word.
He's gonna be a hard one, dude. This
He's fucking super.
Give him something hard.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, fuck that.
Are you serious?
Onomatopoeia.
Give me the first letter.
All right, I'll give you another one. Monotonous.
MONTENEOUS.
Say it again.
MONTENEOUS.
No, you just say no.
Is there?
Wait, go to Chris, because if Chris gets this one right, he wins. Because Cooley and I both got it
Wait,
wrong.
I'm
what's
over
the
two.
No, give him a new one.
Monotonous.
Monotonous.
Good lord, these are fifth grade words.
MONOTNOUS.
MONOTONOUS.
All right, go
Did
back to
I
Cooley.
miss it?
You missed an O, yeah.
But there's not an E in there. You
No
said
E.
an E.
No E.
Go
All
back to
right,
Cooley.
So we're
back
0
to
for
Cooley.
3.
0 for 3.
All right,
Fuck.
one more round here.
round, yeah.
Back down to Cooley.
Somebody's gonna
Cooley, your word is sufficient.
Sufficient.
Yeah, you can ask me to use it in a sentence if you
Can
want
you
me
please
to.
use that in a
Wait,
sentence?
or an
sir?
origin too. Remember that? All those spelling bees.
While I do not know the origin, sufficient. His work ethic during the event was sufficient.
That literally sounded like...
SUFFICENT.
Ding!
Yeah, that sounds good.
Boom!
Yeah,
You did it.
I think
I
that-
before...
SUFFICIENT.
Okay, yeah, he's right. All right.
Brian, your word is voracious.
Job, that's not even a word.
You say for-
Voracious?
He sounds like a little
Voracious.
kid.
I
I
thought he
think I
said,
know how to spell it, but I've never even heard of that.
thought he said you were
Voracious,
racist.
used in a sentence.
Go ahead.
Wanting or devouring great quantities of food.
That's not going to help you spell it.
Are you serious?
You-
I bet I
Brian
can spell it.
had a voracious appetite.
Yes.
Ver or vor?
Voracious.
VORACIOUS.
Ding,
Yeah,
good
I
job.
I've never even
I
heard
gotta
Now
of
the
it.
guess
fucking
that.
pressure's really on because you
All right,
got one
Chris.
right too. You got sufficient voracious.
Well, we need Chris to fuck up here.
It's not even
Chris,
a word.
your word is
We're running up the fuck count today.
unanimous.
Easy.
Oh, he's got that.
See, now they're afraid.
Yeah, we got to get in his head a little bit.
UN
No way Chris messes us
No
up.
way. This is too easy.
AN
Put this ball on a T.
I MOUS.
MIOUS.
Wait. No.
UNA.
I know how to fucking spell too. Fuck. You.
Even you're not correct.
Did you say MOUS?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is
MOUS.
UNANIMOUS.
Oh, he is right.
Hey, are
Cool's
we allowed
good.
to write stuff down? I think that needs to
No,
be.
he
No, I
said it
wrote it
before.
after I
He said it
guessed it.
before.
No, you can do that,
He said it
can't
before.
you?
I think that
All
might
right,
be a
cool.
form of
spelling
cheating.
bees,
All
you
right,
can't do
let's
it.
go back
Put your pen down.
until someone
No,
gets
somebody has to
until
win
someone
this.
gets
I'm
one
gonna start
wrong.
finding it in here.
Cools. Your word is
He's done, Job. Kick him out.
Shut up.
your word is. Let me find a good one for
Yeah,
you.
go ahead. Try your best over
Are
there.
you a good speller normally?
I'm not good at anything.
There's actually like a dedicated list for this for fifth
It
grade
is fifth
questions.
grade.
Yeah.
I don't believe these are fifth grade
No,
words.
either.
That's a
The-
fifth
there are
grade.
some that are very easy. Your question is,
Your word is.
your word is gesture.
Gesture?
Gesture. He made an illicit gesture.
Oh, I love that. GESTURE.
GESTURE.
Yeah.
Ding. Correct.
Yeah, get the
job.
fuck out of here, Sue.
What? I didn't know how to spell that.
Soup.
Chris said.
Well, after you get, I was going to ask a question.
Go ahead, Chris.
Give us an example of an easy one. We're not going to spell it. Just like when
mustard.
Oh,
you.
okay.
Okay. Curious way.
Oh, that's a fifth grade one for sure.
That's like a
Soup.
kindergarten word.
Your word is besieged.
That ain't a word either, John. Are you serious? Besieged what?
No, besieged.
Like taking something over?
Besieged. Yeah, I'll
What
give you
is
the
that? What is
definition
that
here.
definition?
I before
Besieged.
E, except after C.
Besieged, surrounded by an armed force aiming to capture it or force
Okay, cool. Besieged.
surrender.
Besieged. B-E. I before E, except after C. B-E. C-E-I-G-E-D. How?
BESIEGED. Besieged.
Oh, it's I. Wait, what is that again? I before E.
I before E except after C.
Okay, so it's S-I-E.
All
All right,
Start
Chris,
again.
Chris,
I'm out.
last one, and then we'll move on to our next topic here. Chris, your word is discernible.
Here's a hard job.
I can get that one.
D-I-S-C-E-R-N-A-B-L-E?
Oh, you got this. Wait, D-I-S. Wait,
E-B-L-E?
discernible?
Wait, don't spell it out. If Cooley spells it out, he wins.
All right,
Discernible. D-I-S-C-E-R-N-A-B-L-E.
Yeah, that's what I get.
it is DISCERNIBLE.
There's a fucking I in that? There's no way.
It's I-B-L-E?
IBLE. Give me
Fucking
one,
A.
Sue.
Fuck.
Okay. Circuitous.
Circuitous.
You mean to use in a sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. It's my favorite word.
I thought.
Circuitous.
I want to give him one, too.
Having a circular or winding course, not being forthright or direct in language or action. They took the circuitous route to the mall.
CIRCUOTOUS.
Why'd you put an O in there?
Circuitous.
Oh shoot! Should I play?
Circuitous.
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 Oh, Uit. I thought it was Uot.
Last one.
Uit. All right, go.
Sophisticated.
Oh, SOPHISCATED.
Yep.
Chris.
You'll get this one, but I just see it. Mischievous.
MISCHEIVOUS.
No, I think you got it wrong because my thought was, I think it was IE.
IE?
Yeah.
You're an
Damn.
idiot just like us.
Okay, we got to do it real. We got to do.
I think
words
we're
for it.
idiots.
I think we're we're just
Yeah, we're just not as smart. That's all.
all right. Cool.
Yeah, it was CHIEV. Yeah.
I before you can
What
accept
did-
after
Sue
C.
just gave me the clue.
Oh,
What just-
Ryan.
What just buzzed on your watch? Just to say it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or that, or somebody text me.
All
or
right.
something.
All right, let's reach into my book of questions here.
That was awesome.
All right. If you could ask your future self one thing, what would it be?
Ooh.
My future self?
Chris.
Go ahead, Chris.
Why did I fuck off so much when I was younger?
You serious?
Fuck yeah.
It was that you messed around
Wait.
that much?
Okay.
Or why? Just why didn't I take things more serious or seriously?
Wait. If you could ask your future self, though,
Oh, future.
right?
Yeah,
Is that the
future
question?
self.
Well, I guess you could still ask that.
We can still ask that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a good question. Wait, what
my
would you ask?
future self?
Oh, I guess you would ask something like
Like
what's
who won the
like-
2025
yeah,
World
like
Series?
am I married with kids?
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
like
a
that
good
kind of
question.
stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't
But that's a
ask
great question
Or-
to ask.
Or
Your younger self.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you ask that what Chris just said?
Or what if you said like?
Because if you don't know now, he's not gonna. His future self ain't gonna know.
Would you want to ask like how long am I going to live?
I don't think because well,
Well, they'd still be alive, though.
Yeah.
yeah. So
they
then you would
wouldn't
know.
know.
So I'd probably
But I mean,
ask. Oh, we could get. Deep
I got
here.
mine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would ask, when should I shave my head?
Oh, that's a good.
now.
Whoa! What?
When did you shave yours? When did you shave yours?
Come on, Chris.
Probably when I was early 30s.
Oh, so
Late-
close
Oh,
to
you
4 or
got
5 years.
time.
Well, I mean, we don't have to
Yeah,
shave
but you
your
got
head.
that nice
Can we
looking
see
beard.
it?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
Can we
Cool.
see your hair real quick?
Cool. I don't think. Yeah, see,
See, that looks good.
I think you
Well,
can
I
hang
got
on to
hair
that for
right
a
now,
while.
but-
I
How
think you
about?
can,
Let's see the
But
hairline.
see, it's going to be a comb over
No, he'll-
soon. It's
Can we
gonna
see
be
the
a comb
hairline?
over.
Yeah, no, not on camera.
what to burn the tape.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think you will be okay bald.
So
I
do
think so, too,
I-
but
I
you
just-
got this to offset.
Yeah,
it.
this
Because
is-
I would grow this a little. I'd grow that a little thicker, edge it up, and
This
then
is
you
as
bald.
thick as it's been in a while.
I
don't
think
really
he's
like it,
a-
dude.
I think you look
you'll
good.
have girls all over you.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Not that
Chris.
you already don't.
Because I think that's a. I think now bald is a look.
move.
I think it's a look.
I
If
think you're
Chris
gonna look
kills
good.
it. So if
Yeah.
Chris
Well,
can
yeah.
do it,
But
I
you
can
guys
do
are
it.
never
See,
gonna, well. But you guys aren't going to be
I don't
bald for a long
think-
time.
You know,
I
Chris,
don't
you've been
think-
real mean to me today.
You know,
You've been such a bully to me. Can you spell bully?
BULY.
No, you will look good bald.
Yeah, 'cause I
Yeah,
hope.
no, you will. I did.
But I would just like to ask the future self, like, hey, because I don't want to be that guy that takes it too far. You
you
know?
see, but I think you, Chris. I think you were destined to be bald. Like I think you like I
He
wouldn't
was
know you any
destined.
other way. Like if you had some comb over like that was all like a crew cut.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be Chris to me. Like as much as you
Like,
like.
he'd be like a Steve.
Yeah, you.
You're telling me
Yeah,
if
Steve
you look at
Pavlik.
Chris right now and you see him, imagine him with hair.
He would
He's
work in
literally
finance.
Steve.
You're
Yeah.
right. He'd
Steve.
work in
But
finance.
like Soup, I couldn't see you bald because you have, and maybe that's just because I've always known you the way that you are
Yeah.
now. But I don't know. I think
So you can see me bald.
I can see you bald.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, now
you got a good beard.
Well,
like
because
Chris.
and you wear hats all the time, so you
I wear hats all the time because I don't have any fucking hair left.
When did you start
you
to
got
not
a
have
fuck ton of
hair?
hair left.
My hairline since birth has always been like,
nuh-uh.
yeah, oh yeah.
You
The
had
hairline, I've had hair, but that's why I've always had.
So as soon as he was born,
I was born, yeah.
But he's
My whole
gonna be
So
family-
the doctor just went, fuck.
got bad
good
news. He's
luck.
healthy, but he's going to be
He's
bald.
a bald ass baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of an honor to be
Be-
bald.
I
You
guess.
join a
All
club.
right.
Wonder-
Listen, once you do it, I mean,
I
whenever
can't wait for that feeling to where I can just fucking shave it. But
Chris,
like right now, I
how
feel like I
often do you have
stuff
to
too
shave
much.
your head?
Well, I usually do it every second or third day.
Well,
So
and-
you don't have to pay to get haircuts anymore.
no,
Chris, and how quick is it when you get out of the shower?
one swipe with the towel. Boom.
Wait.
done.
You can shave your whole head with one thing?
No, I'm talking out of the shower when he dries off. How
Oh.
quick is it?
How long does it take you
Oh,
to
that's
shave
so
your
nice.
head with a razor?
Couple minutes.
Do you use a Bic or do you use a?
I used to do that Dollar Shave Club.
Oh yeah,
They had
nice.
really good razors, and then they fucking started sending real cheap ones, and they didn't work as well. So
cut my
I
head
said,
open.
"Fuck it." So I still got about 14 cartridges left from the original, the good ones, and the
Now
ones
what
are
do you
gone.
use?
Well, I keep getting these ads for this thing called Groomy, just like a 5-head electric shaver, and it shaves your head. I haven't got it yet, but it's only like $30.
If you let your hair go, what do you have left? Like what would grow?
Like just on the sides, it's all gonna
like
grow
a
up top.
like a Ben Frank, like a
Like a horseshoe.
No,
like
it'd be,
nothing up
well,
top.
I don't know. Back in the day, it was real curly, but now it just might grow straight down on either side.
Yeah.
Was that
like
a
Ben Franklin? Yeah.
Ben
Sounds like a
Franklin.
That's a
horseshoe.
skullet.
Well, that's what my dad
a
has.
Is that
Is
what
the
that is?
horseshoe.
Yeah, skullet. You just get just skull and then mullet. Like
I've never heard
a
of that.
skullet. Yeah,
A skullet?
Chris would have a
Yeah, I'd
skullet.
probably have a skullet.
Can you remember the day you went bald?
You know when I first shaved it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. And I go back and then I always think, oh my God, what are people going to say when they see me for the first time?
Yeah.
With a shaved head. But it trust me, Coolsy, you get used to it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's probably it's way worth the trouble that it would be to just maintain.
Right. And nobody made fun of
I
it.
bet the relief is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
want to
just
shave
like,
my head on the podcast.
oh,
Yeah,
like
that's
for the
yeah,
first
yeah,
time.
100%. When I do it, it's on the podcast.
Yep.
That'll be awesome.
100%. Or if
That'd
it's
be
still.
awesome.
Are you doing it or is somebody else doing it?
No, I want one of you
we
guys
could
to
all
do
do
it.
one
What if
swipe.
we get
Yeah.
What if we get a
If
hair
it was-
salon to sponsor the episode? And they
Yeah,
come
that's
do it?
cool.
Okay.
There we
That's a
go.
good idea.
Either that or I'm flying to Turkey and getting a hair
Can we get it
transplant.
by the end of the year?
Why do you gotta go to Turkey to get a hair transplant?
Oh, they got cheap transplants over there. Me and Oz might go.
To do what?
I might get a hair
Don't get a
transplant.
No,
transplant.
no, no,
Don't get
no,
a transplant.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Because then, I think it would be even worse if all of a sudden Cooley comes out and he's got a full head of hair that's
Yeah,
like
that would be stupid.
all
Or what if I
styled.
just got like a
It's fake.
super
Just
cool
be your
buzz
natural
cut?
self.
yeah.
Well, and-
Yeah,
well,
I mean, I'm not gonna actually get it.
like I mean, Nick's Coach Nardoni. When I knew him as a kid, he had his toupee, like his hairpiece, and that's all I knew him as. And I thought, oh man, he just has really good hair. But then he goes. Then I learned he was bald, and then he shaved his head. And to me, he was meant to be bald.
Yeah,
he
fantastic
looked good
with that
bald.
look.
Does Nick
Yeah.
have a good hairline?
Nah, I think Nick might be bald.
no comment.
I think Nick could
What,
be
you know
bald.
what? What do you think?
I don't
I mean,
really
I-
see
I
Nick's
think
hair
Nick-
though.
Got a
Why,
little bit
why
of
do
a
you have to
receding
say
hairline.
no comment?
But I don't want to talk
No,
down on
I'm-
somebody else's hairline that can't. We talk a
just
lot about
ask a
Nick without him being here to defend himself.
What's he defended? I'm not.
Well, I'm
I
just.
think Nick has great hair. But
Yeah,
maybe
I don't see.
stare at it.
Well,
Like,
he used to
I'm not
have.
does have good hair.
He used to have a huge head
It's
of
not
hair.
a bad look. I'm just saying it just
But I
receding
can't
like any
remember
other
when
male.
his dad, like at what age he would have been when he started to thin out, and at what age he was when he got the hair thing done. So I can't remember that. Probably he probably had
I
that.
might get a toupee for fun.
That'd be
one time.
that'd be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
So
That
like
would be
when I go
great.
bald, just the next day go get like a head full of
Like
hair.
a big
yeah,
style,
like an
like-
afro
Are
or something.
toupees a wig?
Yeah,
They glue it on
there's
your
like
head.
two. There's a couple of different versions. Like you can get plugs, and they plug
What?
Yeah,
little pieces of hair into your head. I think.
Yeah,
Is that what that
yeah,
is?
I think that's what those
Ow.
guys had. Those.
But yeah. Anyway, back
remember
to
that?
go ahead.
Oh no, you talking about hair. Remember, and you could look it up sometime. when they used to have that can of stuff you'd spray on your head.
Spray hair, yeah. I don't know what it was called, but
Was that real?
yeah.
I mean,
It was like
As seen on TV?
yeah, yeah, one of those things.
they were
yeah.
like these little I don't even know what you would call it. It
I just saw and then, and it's funny because they'll show you the before and after. Like the guy, he's got like a bummed out look on his face. You know, any hair. Then they spray it on. Fun guy's grinning from ear to ear, like I'm going out and get some pussy.
I've seen people
Jesus,
get
it's
the
a
hairlines tattooed.
that's a horrible.
I think
move.
that's
What?
people get their hairline tattooed like a buzz cut tattooed.
he would, if like right now he would pull his hairline further, but they would just tattoo.
Yeah, it would just be.
So he's
dots.
a tattoo head with hair.
So then if he would go fully bald, he
hair
would have to
too.
tattoo
I'd have to
the
tattoo
whole
my
head.
whole like a whole fucking buzz cut, or like a one cut. Or I don't know.
Anyway, what would I ask my future self? I'd probably say, ooh, Soup, you got one?
Was going to culinary school worth it? Yeah, I haven't gone to culinary school, so I would ask him.
I think that's a
That's
waste
the
of a
dumbest.
question.
That honestly,
What?
listen, I love
Why
you.
would you ask something that you don't know?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
maybe
in my
Did you
life.
go to culinary school?
No, he's banking. So hold on. This is so.
Should I go to
this is
culinary
so
school?
layered that it's. He's banking on his. He's
It's the dumbest
banking
question I've
on the
ever heard.
time that he asked the question from right now to whenever his future self is. That sometime in between them, he's gone to culinary school.
Yeah, he has no idea.
And
No
he wants to know
idea.
if it's worth it. If it was worth it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
not only
did you
does he not
apply?
know if he went, he doesn't know if it was worth it.
I'd probably look.
Is
my
that in
future-
your cards
How-
right now?
No, not even close.
Let's say that there's 70.
Asking 70-year-olds myself
Yeah.
a question. Okay, so that's 44 years from now. I would say, I don't know. I'd say, hey, future me. Anything else? Is there something I should have done in my late 20s?
I think that's a
That's
good
a
one.
good
That
question,
was
right?
something I was going to say. I was going to say what
Because that's coming up, like my late 20s.
what do you regret the most from age 25 to whenever you
Yeah,
are?
that's a good question. I'd ask him. I'd say, hey, future me, what would you change from how old I am now to how old you are?
Ooh, you could say what tragic historical events have happened in.
I don't wanna know that.
But then you could stop it though.
Yeah,
If
but
you
why-
said, "Give me the date and the location."
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
If a guy
Obviously-
goes and bombs a CVS, I could run in and hit the guy over the head with a hammer.
But I feel like if you stop it, then something else worse might happen.
Well, I mean, if you
Like
lose
you,
the
got
you
it.
saved
butterfly-
I would
CVS from
say-
getting blown up. Now Walmart gets blown up.
Job. I think this is a good one. I would just say, what should I focus on? I think
That's good. That's a good one. I like
Because
that.
they'll know. 70-year-old you will
Yeah,
know.
because you could look back and say, "Man, I should have just focused on something instead of fucking off."
If I get two questions, can I ask him if the Pirates win a World Series?
No, you don't want to know that.
It's only
'cause
one
then it'll
question.
spoil
Then
it.
spoil it. You're right. I don't want to know that.
Yeah. Well, then you could bet on it.
yeah,
that
then
year.
then,
Yeah,
what,
I
then,
still don't
then
wanna
how
know.
bummed out would
You'd
you be
probably
if he
get plus
says no?
1,500 odds on
You're
that.
right, Job. That make me
But,
sick.
but I like your example, Job, because imagine you'd be a hero because you bludgeoned a potential
Yeah,
terrorist
but they wouldn't know.
with a hammer.
With a hammer.
But Job, you would go to jail because they didn't do the thing.
Well,
yeah,
when
but he
they
had a
just fall over,
bag. He had a
there's a
bag
bomb
full
on
of
his chest.
dynamite.
yeah, you're right. Then
He was
they
going to
would-
blow up
Lord.
the store with dynamite.
Then, you know.
You guys ready for the next question?
What?
We got a phone call?
Telemarketer.
Oh no, I think it's my doctor's office.
Oh,
I think they're supposed to be telling me that I have an appointment on Friday.
okay.
It's just usually an automated thing, but they're
Would you like to ask your future self how the doctor appointment went?
well. I'm just going to get my EKG, make sure I'm still
They
in
make
regular
your tickers
rhythm.
all right?
As long as I'm still in regular rhythm. So,
Boy,
but that's
I walked 6 miles yesterday down on the path. Great scenery, by
I
the way.
did too, and I
Wa-
went as fast as I could.
Did you
because-
see the half the spine?
No, I saw two ducks had a little baby with them up by the dam.
You guys walk the same path?
Yeah, up past the dam.
He never calls me to fucking walk.
Well,
I saw one time we
Wait,
walked.
wait,
We had a
wait.
great time.
You have to drive to get to the path. You don't,
Yeah.
right,
Well,
Chris?
Yeah, because
Well, from where I live, no, I could access, but I try to go up north, so
Yeah.
I drive to the dam.
but I have to go down to the field then go. But
Where'd you start?
24th Street,
Did you go north?
went north 6 miles. Well, 3 and 3.
What time did you go?
It's a little before 4. It's probably 3:45.
So you did radio?
Yeah, did radio, came home, showered, and then went on a walk.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Fuck. I wonder. I mean, I was up there. You didn't see those two the baby little?
No,
duck?
I mean I saw geese, but I didn't see any ducks.
Like,
No,
I mean, like the little
half a-
baby. Did you go up past the dam?
Yeah, I went I went up all those silos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw half a spine.
Oh,
Did you really?
Like,
Yeah,
like a deer? Or
deer
something?
spine.
Where was
yeah.
the other half?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody took it.
Yeah,
What's
sometimes that happens in the summertime, and that dead shit just lays there in the sun. God, it
Man, it smells great.
It's bad.
Anyway, so you're gonna ask what? Let's go back through.
Okay, so do you guys believe in if it's meant to be, it'll be like if
Like if fate
yeah,
is
like,
real.
you ever heard that?
Like
It's
in
meant-
Final Destination, a guy's
Yeah.
meant to die, so no matter what, they
Anything.
find ways
In
for him
any-
to
in
die.
any phase, like-
Sure. I don't know.
But we're all meant to die.
well, maybe not necessarily.
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, do you
okay.
believe in what's the full question?
Yeah, run back.
Do you believe that things are meant to be like it's like destined?
Yes.
Like if it's
100%.
meant to be, it'll happen.
Yes, 100%. I think everything happens for a reason.
I don't doubt that things don't happen for a reason. But if
Yeah.
I learned that I'm going to get hit by a train in 2 days, I think I could avoid a train track and not get hit by
I
a train.
agree with that. I'm also saying that I think we have an unlimited amount of paths to go down. If you picked up right now and said, I'm pulling the trigger, I'm going to LA, right? Like, now you go down this whole other path that it's there for you, and there's something that's meant to happen for you down that path. Make sense? Like, I think there's fate. I think there's multiple paths
yeah, but
of
that-
fate.
But
That
you're
kinda goes
saying,
against
yeah,
what
but
you're
you're
saying.
saying
I don't
right
think
now
so.
that I was
Because
meant
if it's
to,
meant
that
to
no
be-
matter what, I didn't have the option. I was gonna go to LA regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly.
And you just made
So
it
you'd
like
have-
a quick decision and
Yeah.
say, you know what?
But the final destination would be the same thing, no matter what path
Yeah,
you took.
so I was
Yeah.
always meant
that would
to
be
reach
meant-
that destination.
Yeah, but I think you can get there different ways. Like, I don't think it's a straight route, like, for you to get to your
So-
final destination.
If we were able to see a cosmic calendar and the end goal is
Let's just say point A.
where I'm gonna, all right, say
Point A is when you were born.
okay, and then point B, I'm going to get hit by a bus and die.
No. Well, is that what you're
That's
saying?
the
Your point
end.
is?
I mean, I'm alive, I'm born, and then I die.
Okay, so within that, from point A to point B, let's just say there's a straight line right here. You can go point A, point A, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, 4, all these different routes,
See, I
and still get to B.
no, but that's the point would be then that if you were born, whatever path that you take from A to B, that path is the sole path you were meant to take. There are no options there.
No,
No.
I don't think so. I believe in fate, and I think there's different ways you can get there. That's what I believe in. Is that
I do
stupid?
think things happen for a reason, though. I mean, I don't know
Yeah, I
what
think
the
things
reason
happen for
might
a
be,
reason,
but
too.
I don't know that things. I don't know that necessarily that your end goal is predetermined.
Yeah, but what Soup maybe he here's point A is when you were born, and point B was when you die, right? When you
Yeah.
get hit by the train or the bus, but you could get hit before that because if you were going to straight too, he was going all these different paths.
But that's also to say then is the end goal where you never meant to get hit by a train, where you meant to get hit by that's your end goal. Maybe that was maybe
but
that's
did you
the
get
end.
hit because you were careless, or it was just
Maybe one come right through the door, right right through the wall, smush me. I don't know. I think things do happen for a reason. Again, I don't know if things happen. You don't.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
We're
I
too
don't.
complex
So you don't think
beings for it not to.
All right, I'll give an example here. You're driving up 2 Mile Hill, and you feel your tire explode on the front left tire.
Okay.
Pull over the side of the road. You're pissed. You're slamming shit. It's ruined my day. I didn't get to go to work. Blah blah blah. And then you find out that an hour later, when you would have made it to work, your work exploded.
But I don't think that's destiny to me. I don't believe
You
in
don't
it.
think it was meant that your tire explodes and then you pull off the
No.
side of the road?
Yeah,
Because-
because same thing. If you change your flight and a flight you were supposed to be on wrecked and
It slams into the
exploded.
side of a mountain.
I
It
think that's just
exploded.
being
Yeah.
lucky. You just got lucky.
I think luck and fate is the same thing.
So
I
does that
don't.
mean
I
you
think
were
you
meant to
create
live?
both of them.
Have you were meant to because you switched flights in your original
Yeah,
flight?
you were meant to switch. Like you were meant to something. You were meant to be late to that flight, or meant to miss
I
it.
didn't give him full control of it all. Like, I don't think it's
half and half.
I don't
That's
think
what I go
anything.
back to what I'm saying.
You can't be half and half. It's either predetermined or it's not.
Well,
And
I
don't
think you
any
have
of
free
it
will. For
is
sure, I think
predetermined.
you have free will. But I think there are also elements that influence your free will that make you do.
No, like someone that dies from drug overdose. That wasn't. I don't think that's predetermined. I think that's just somebody that made horrible decisions.
Right.
So I think.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. I think there's half and half. I think
but-
I think there's
But how
different
can-
routes
well,
for you to go down.
I think things happen for a reason to a certain extent.
Exactly.
I guess because
Half and half.
if things happen for a reason like outside of your control, that's probably a better analogy. So things outside of your control happen for a reason. For like if I shovel a handful of cocaine in my mouth, that's because I chose to do that.
That means eating cocaine.
But like if I
Shovel a handful
would
of
that do
cocaine.
something to you?
Yeah,
sure it would do something.
Yeah.
But if I do that,
Shovel
I'm
it.
directly influencing that. If I walk out of here and a guy hits me over the head with a brick of cocaine, then that happened for a reason.
What do you? I think you put yourself in a position to get hit in the head by that cocaine.
What if I'm at Kroger and a
Wait,
guy?
you're gonna
You're
waste
probably
cocaine
hanging out
on
with your
your
armpit.
Which one do you think is more detrimental to Jub's life? If he shovels it into his mouth or some guy hits him with it outside?
Probably shovels it.
I would say the guy hitting you because my next guess is you're losing a kidney or some other stuff.
Well,
You got
no,
a
I
strong
didn't-
dome, though. It'd probably shoveling in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your next immediate reaction? Wait, is a brick of cocaine like if you're getting hit with that? That's a brick, right? Like it's solid.
I don't handle
yeah.
cocaine.
If
So
you
I don't know.
Just
Aren't they just
powder?
in bags?
I think it's just like the cellophane. I
Oh,
think.
If you
Okay.
get hit with that, what's your next reaction? Are you fighting?
Is he knocked
Is
out?
it fight or
Well,
fight?
how hard does he hit? Does it
You're
explode?
not. No, you're not knocked out. You're just it like stumbles.
You
Stuns
say,
me?
What the
Stuns
fuck?
you, yeah.
I'd say, yeah, exactly. I'd turn around.
Fighting or
Is he
flighting?
aggressive?
Yeah, let's say 5'11", 175.
That doesn't make you aggressive.
I'm getting there. 5'11", 175. He's been on some stuff today. Kind of aggressive.
So he's
I'm
just
assuming
whacked out.
cocaine.
But
Yeah.
he's not. Is he directly
thinks-
aggressive to
he
me?
He thinks he's finding you because you owe him money. He's looking for some guy that looks just
He
like
mistakes me for
you.
somebody.
Mistakes you, yeah.
And he
You
starts
give him a hug
saying,
and say,
He
"This
says,
is
"Where's my
destiny."
money?
"Where's my money?"
Fight or flight."
I'd say, buddy, I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't
Smacks
fight him
again.
immediately.
Smacks you again.
Then it's go
Well,
time.
but he picked the wrong day. You know why? Because you left and you had that hammer in your hand.
yeah, I was going to stop the
And you
guy
were
at
going to stop the
CVS.
terrorist.
Exactly.
So, and then you bludgeon him.
Exactly.
And you take his cocaine.
So you're telling me
So,
some guy hitting you with something, it's going to take you twice to get hit before you react.
Well, it depends. I mean, if a guy hits me over the head with something and I see him come at me and he's aggressive and he hits me over the top of the head with something, then yeah, well, then it's on. But if I'm walking and I get hit behind and I don't necessarily know the intention, maybe he fell, maybe something fell and hit my head, then I got to assess the situation. I don't know, what if some grandma falls off of like her walker
Can you
and
imagine?
elbows me in the side?
Can you imagine having a conversation with the guy after he hit you and then he just hits you again?
Then it's go time.
or say you're walking down a busy sidewalk with somebody, and it doesn't matter. Just say you're a short fuse kind of guy, and something falls from a building and hits you in the back of the head. It stings real hard. It pisses you off. You had a fight, and you just turn around and clock the first person you see. And
Just some
it's
old
like some
woman
old woman, and
carried-
because you thought she did it.
just lay her out.
She's laying there, and her
Just
cane
code
goes flying.
stomper.
I mean, what do you do? Just keep walking,
Cane. Cane.
or you knock her out of her wheelchair? I mean, I don't know. There's
That's
a lot of
destiny.
scenarios that
Yeah.
probably never going to happen. But they're funny to talk about.
They are. All right, so final vote. I vote things
it's meant to be.
outside your control happen for a reason.
No.
Wait, what?
Things outside of your control happen for a reason. So I can't control whether
Well, this is something else. Like if you're saying things inside your control happen for a reason, then inside their control happens for a reason. The next people that it's happening because of that.
no, I'm saying like if a guy comes up to me and shoots me in the back of the head.
Boy, your poor head.
Job. Can we say shot in your foot?
No, I'm saying, but if somebody just comes up to me and shoots me,
It's out of your control.
that's out of my
Back of the
control.
head.
That might be his control.
Why'd everything gotta be
But
horrific?
that's the choice that he made.
correct.
So it's not his fate. It's my fate. He was not. To me, I don't think he
This
is.
is getting too complex.
I don't think it was. I don't think.
Chris, I don't understand. I'm lost.
I just want to go ahead. I don't
What?
mean to, I can, what things that are meant to happen.
y-
There's a list.
Are part of your control.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So you're driving that truck that has 400 and
correct.
how many thousand miles?
410,000.
Okay. Now you've been noticing lately the brakes are kind of iffy.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
you've kind of neglected it, but it's still you still were able to stop the truck. But one day you were in a hurry and you went up to the Highlands, had to get something, another hammer, and so you came down the hill in the truck and the brakes
go.
gave out. You
that's
swerve over
horrible.
into the median, you flip up in the air, and then you hit a tree and you explode and die. Is that something that was meant to happen because you neglected your maintenance on your truck?
I'd say yeah, because it's in my control to like I don't know. That's a good question.
Half and half.
I don't believe it.
That's a
Don't-
good question.
It's all BS.
No, that's a good question because I had control to change my brakes, but I
Yeah.
just didn't. But maybe it was out of my control that I was in a rush that day and I couldn't change my brakes. So I
Well,
had to
you know
run.
what though, your one ex-buddy would probably say, "Yeah, well, that's what he gets."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's the guy that was talking about shaving his head.
Thanks.
He's not even listening.
All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's go around. Final vote. Things happen to a reason out of our control.
Fuck no. It's all in your control.
Yes.
In some instances, yes.
I agree. Some
and half.
instances,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think you can just go half and half, but
All right, moderator.
all right. Where's it?
You're
Oh,
honest, cool. You're really good at this, honestly, because your questions are leading to great conversations.
thank you. I came up with it myself. What's the worst advice you've ever been given?
Ooh.
Don't eat that extra cheeseburger.
I'll tell you what. No, that
The worst advice?
worst
Worst
advice.
advice. We could do worst and best if you want.
Don't choke up with 2 strikes.
I'd say
That's the worst
something
advice you
along.
got?
I don't know. That's the first thing that popped.
I'll
in
give you
head.
my example because this was funny to me. One time, I won't say who it was. It was your dad. Said if you have a hangover, just keep drinking the next
Yeah,
day.
hair of the dog. That's good
hair of the
advice.
I think
dog.
that's horrible advice.
That's great advice.
That's but why are you saying that's bad advice?
Because that's how you become an alcoholic.
No,
but
that's not how.
there's also a thing called hair of the dog where you're not drinking to get drunk the next
having,
day.
like,
you're
5
just
sips.
you're just taking a boom and then
No,
that
there's no
cures
way.
the.
Do
But
you know what hair of the dog is?
I'm assuming that means you drink when you're hungover.
It comes from people that used to say you would get bit by a dog and you would get rabies. They would say the way to fix it is to eat a piece of the hair from the dog. Right? The issue is
That
you got
works.
hurt by something, take in more of it to fix it. It's just like alcohol, right?
If
You
I get
get-
shot,
So
I don't
if-
need another
again,
bullet just to.
no, the hair of the dog doesn't work in that
in some,
situation.
hey, shoot me again, make me feel better.
shoot my
Right.
foot. You just blew my head off.
Yeah, that's cool. It's correct. Hair of the dog does not work in that situation. But with alcohol, if you drank 15 beers and you're hungover, have one Bloody Mary and it'll fix itself.
No,
Well,
because if I
know,
drink,
but the problem with who gave that advice, Coach. The problem with it, and I've been with him before, when he's had to have the hair of the dog. Then a lot of times we just go do the same goddamn.
So
thing. We
the
don't
hair-
just stop it because then the first one tastes like shit, second one's still not, and like the third one, like boy, it's starting to taste better. Then you're in the same.
So the hair of the dog becomes the full dog.
yeah,
Oh,
just
no
eat
doubt.
the dog.
No doubt, no doubt. I'm glad you brought that
That's
up.
a good I like that. I mean, I guess it depends on who you are, but for you, yeah.
Well, then I feel like it just creates a never-ending cycle. That's
No,
why I
it
think it's
doesn't.
bad.
Yeah,
advice.
but you're not drinking that to get hammered.
Thank
you're
you,
getting
John.
up. You're
Yeah,
getting
but-
hammered the next day. You vomit.
Well,
you
it's
pass
based off
out.
the guy that gave me the advice, though.
All right.
Well,
that's
Coles,
fair.
I think though what he means, and I like if you were on a trip with your buddies, you guys go somewhere, you know, Friday night you pound them and you feel like shit, but you're still there for another 2 or 3 days. Then you do that. Like I don't like get like drunk on like a Saturday or Sunday night, and then like the only way I'm gonna feel better on Monday is drink more
like
by
right,
myself.
right before work, you just pound it.
Right,
Like, yeah.
right. But like when we're gonna go to Ocean City, there'll probably be
Yeah.
a couple days where we don't feel like too well after the night before, but we'll go at it again.
Yeah. But yeah, I think definitely the circumstances
Yeah.
play into
So
that.
you're saying if I'm on a vacation, I get destroyed the first day. That when I wake up the next day, I should have a drink to kind of
Well,
like.
no, not right away, but yeah, after you get up, shower, get something to eat, and then like, well, let's go back at it again.
Yeah.
And then usually you do feel
You
better.
feel better.
Yeah.
I'm being a hypocrite here because I've never actually done it.
Yeah.
I've never tried to cure it that way.
Do you think
But
it's
people say
because
it
it's
works.
just so repulsive when you get up and you've?
I think
Can't do
it
it.
doesn't cure it though. That's where I think it just
Have you
puts it
tried
off
it?
for the next day.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I've drank multiple days in a row.
Well, I think it's that like when we've gone on a couple trips, and especially like in Ocean City, it's a marathon. But I think the point is you overload yourself with alcohol. You like I said, you vomit. You don't remember the night. You wake up. You feel like your head's pounding. You're just drinking to like get the brain
Yeah, your
kind of
body's
similar
going
to
through
back where it
withdrawals and
was. And then you come off of it in a less of a hard angle, like you wean off of it.
I guess I just don't agree.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, no, but
Like-
along those lines, and I've never, I haven't done this very often, but I the people talking about advice with drinking, like we're drinking a cup of waters before you go to bed, or when you're drinking during the evening, drink whatever you're drinking, then have a glass of water, and then
like
keep
2
on.
beers to 1 water.
No, bullshit. No, no, I'm not saying that, but
Well, you
for
think
me,
you think it's just fate if you're gonna be hungover or not?
and your dad, coach, usually says to me, I'm not buying into that shit. It just takes time to get out of your body for you to feel better. So whatever, someone said, well, I drank a Gatorade before I went to bed. Well, I don't subscribe to that.
I mean, I think
Maybe it does work for some people.
The
Then
only
you just
after-
piss all night.
Yeah.
the next
alcohol
day just gotta
leaving.
drink
Yeah.
water. That's it. The next day just drink water and then you're good. I don't
There's-
think you. I think if you're hammered, if you're on the verge of blackout hammered, there's not much you can do to.
If you stay up long enough, it'll fix itself.
Well, yeah, but that's just time and your body working it out. That's not like
So there's
You
something
mean after
can do.
drinking a bunch, you're still awake, but you stop drinking?
yeah. Like I've done that before. I've drank and then been home and stayed up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then by that time I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
But that's just because it's either I'm drinking waters while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, or I don't think. I think all that what's that called? What's old wives' tales? I don't think any of that stuff's works. Same thing with fucking pickle juice and cramps.
He's just a hater.
My worst advice I've ever been given. I was gonna say the best thing that came to mind, but I think that's a question on there, so I'll save that for later. But the worst advice I've ever been given would probably be something along the lines of like I don't want to say behave, but like in high school and like college, like do the right thing. Well,
Really?
no, that's not what I'm being. Sorry. When it comes to like partying and going out late and drinking and all that kind of stuff, like the worst advice would be like, I don't know. I guess it's not bad advice because it's not like
No,
anything.
because I mean you don't want to go out and be a fuckhead, but
Yeah, I guess that's not bad.
see, I think that ties into some of the best advice I got was just to try everything at least once.
Wow.
That's great. Yeah,
In most cases,
yeah. And to some degree.
and I think I've done that throughout my life.
You haven't skydived yet.
Yet,
But
I
you-
really want to bad. Yeah,
You haven't been to Europe yet.
I'm going this summer.
What's the worst advice? I don't know the worst
know. I
advice.
can't
That's
say.
a hard one.
Mine actually, I think about it, my worst advice was that you really need to get a dog.
What?
Really?
And then I did.
Do you think that's? Do you
But you
believe
love
that now
Toby.
though?
Huh?
You like Toby though.
Oh yeah, but just it's
You
just
mean
so
just
much.
overall?
Oh, the dog himself, he's awesome, but just the cleanup and
It's a lot of work.
and the shit that I had to
is
pay
it-
for a surgery. The
Is it
dog-
harder to take care of a dog than a kid?
Oh wow. Well, at least when the kid shits, it's in a diaper. The dog shits on a fucking carpet.
And Chris, at some point the kid becomes self-sustaining.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he can function on his own.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to say I regret getting Toby, but that wasn't good advice. But I went and got him anyway, and
I got a good one. Don't worry about money. Like if you're gonna go spend, like don't worry about spending money. I hate that. I hate when
See,
people tell
I
me
think
that.
you worry too much about spending
Well,
it. Though.
because at some point, like everybody needs money to some degree. Like if you have an excess of money, then okay. But if like I don't have this is all I do, so I have no money to like splurge. So at one point, if I don't have money, it's gonna run out. So like, don't worry about it. Just have fun. Go spend your money. Go buy what you want. I hate that advice. I think that's the worst advice.
Yeah, but I think you can always make more money though.
I'll tell you another terrible advice I got from Dave Ramsey,
Wait, the business
the
guy?
business guy. He told me,
You met him?
no, this is in a video that we watched. He told we watched a video for a school thing. This could also be good advice, but also could be bad. But I've been told from a bunch of different people this is a terrible thing to do. I don't have a credit card. Like I do not have a credit card. I have no credit to my name. I have no credit score just because I don't have a credit card. I've only used my debit card, which has been directly to my bank account for my whole life. And I don't plan on getting a credit card. But my mom says like, or whoever tells me, like you need to have a credit card so you can buy a car, so you can buy a house,
build your
so you
credit
can
up.
build your credit up. And I've been told you need to build your credit, need to build your credit, need to build your credit. But then I think back at Dave Ramsey, who told me you don't need a credit card. Buy everything with cash. Use your debit card. Build up the money. Save the money. You can buy it through cash. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that might not have been the best thing to do.
Well, yeah, because you can just pay off your credit card. So what's
But it was like something I can't
still
remember
spending the same
full-
amount of money as
Yeah, I
long as
can't
you-
remember the full lesson, but it was like just being in debt is bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, the credit card companies make their money from the interest rate. So if you don't pay your credit card off,
yeah, as long as you stay on top of it.
And fuck, what are the rates now? Like 26%.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
mean,
what's how? This
Mortgage rates are like
this sounds
7%.
stupid. This is gonna sound really dumb, but I have no idea how a credit card works.
so if you pay, let's say you spend $100 this month on your credit card.
So if I buy a 50 pack of
Let's
Celsius,
say they're $100 and you don't pay it off, right? You spend it, you don't have the money.
so
to
next
pay it
year,
off yet.
next month I got to pay
Next
Well,
month.
$120.
don't you have to?
100.
There's like a minimum payment in there.
Now next month it would be $126 you owe.
So, but at the where's the money go to? Just a credit
the
card
credit card
company?
company.
So at the end of the month, I just put $120 in a letter and send it to them.
Nope, everything's online now. I mean,
Yeah,
I think you can.
I
pay
just
credit
have an
card.
app. And I get
Yeah,
connected
just
to
on
my
the
bank, and you
But yeah,
just
you
pay
should
off.
always.
But
I
they
mean,
make their big money job when they give people limits of 5,000.
But if you
10,000.
have the money, why would you have a debit card or a credit card? Like if you have,
So you can build
perks,
up your credit.
Yeah.
There's perks like cash back.
but if you have the money, like if you have the money to buy a car with cash, why would you need a credit
I
card?
don't think you would need one.
But a lot of people
Well, no,
don't have
What if you have the money?
$90,000. They can just throw into or like $50,000. They can just throw into a car. So you need to borrow money
What
and then
happens
pay
if
it
you-
over time.
But I mean, like I've seen. Speaking of Dave Ramsey, a lady called into Dave Ramsey, and she was like, her and her husband like $210,000 worth of debt because
Good
of
debt or
school,
bad debt?
bad debt, school, mortgage,
Mm-hmm.
then like out like external stuff like vacations,
See, yeah, that's
call like that kind of stuff.
Rough.
I would just be afraid that like I would have this basically unlimited money at your
But as long as-
disposal.
But as long as you pay it off, you're good.
Yeah, and you're good with your
You're
money.
not-
Some people
yeah.
aren't. Like you're responsible. You would know if I spend $250 this month on my credit card, it needs paid off on the 28th before the interest rates hit.
Right, and then if it gets too high, then you're just going to be. I mean, just
You're buried.
if you're making minimum payments every month, that's never going away.
Yeah.
It just keeps building and building
So-
those
Interest rate
interest
just keeps
rates.
going
So
up
like
and
if
up
I
and up and
if
up.
I bought, wait, okay, so what we're saying right now, if I bought a car for $90,000 on my debit card or my credit card,
I don't think you could do that.
No.
I don't think you can use a credit card to buy a car.
well then what the fuck is a credit score? What does that do?
Your credit score helps you buy the car, helps you buy the house.
So how do you
It
buy a
shows
car?
that you're reliable.
it shows that
Yeah.
you're reliable.
That
So
you're,
I'm-
you're good for your
Yeah,
payments.
you're high risk, low risk.
If you have a low credit score, it means you're not paying shit
Well, I
off.
know that, but
if
I'm
your
saying
car's $50,000 and you have, let's just say, 30, and the bank saved up, you paid the 30,000.
People listen to this
You
and
would
get
take out a
fucking-
loan. You would take out your loan for the other 20,000. I don't even know what type of loan that is from the bank. Now you're paying the bank back that 20,000 because you had to pay that car company all 50,000. They're not just giving you the car.
okay, so there's the bank is the middleman for the credit card
Oh,
company.
yeah, for a lot.
I'm not an idiot. I
If people
promise you,
listen
I'm
to
not
this
an
like,
idiot.
did I just get a whole fucking financial lesson? I mean,
No, but I just don't.
I could be wrong.
I never have understood the point of or credit cards. I've never understood that.
Just shows it being reliable for your
helps
payments.
you build your credit.
So like I could spend. What's
need
the
a high
most you
credit
can spend on your credit card?
I mean, every credit card is different.
Yeah.
People's limits are different. Some people have unlimited, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Right, Cools?
What'd you
Don't
say?
some credit cards that you don't have a limit?
They all have a limit.
No, I think there's
unless
You
maybe
can't
like
spend like $4 billion
Yeah.
on a credit card.
Hang on.
every credit card got to have some kind of
Is
limit.
that our third question?
Are there some
Was that our third question?
Yeah.
I've asked.
540.
credit cards
Yeah. You got
That
to
are-
you rolling
unlimited?
Oh no, tomorrow night.
tomorrow.
Hmm?
But
Unfortunately, there are only a few cards that advertise no preset spending limit.
now why
and
does
those
it say
are for-
unfortunately?
Because I don't think many credit cards are going to say, "Here, you can spend an unlimited amount."
Also,
Yeah.
if you have a credit card and you spend like I don't know, if you have a $200,000 worth of credit card debt, could you just say your bank? Do you just claim bankruptcy?
But they'll probably take all your shit.
What
This
is-
says
what
a
does
no
that
limit
mean?
They'll
credit
come
card
take your
doesn't
house and
exist.
everything.
They take your shit if you declare bankruptcy.
I don't, dude. You're asking, dude. I'm not a fucking financial guy, all right? I just know the
Dave
fucking
Ramsey.
basics.
Yo,
Yeah,
this one says Chase Inc. Business Premier Preferred Credit Card offer the best opportunity to access a $100,000 credit limit.
But what? Okay,
No, but-
so if somebody could spend $100,000 in a month,
Sounds like it.
If you got the money to do it,
but then why would you have a credit card?
Maybe like a business would want to spend
because
that if they're
it's
paying it off.
you don't want to fucking carry around $100,000 in your pocket.
What about your debit card? What if I just go up my debit card has fucking $6 million
Then you
in my...
can't. But the whole purpose of it is to build your credit score.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you have the money, why do you need a credit card?
Because
if a guy's
some-
making $100,000 a month and he has a credit card that the limit is $100,000
I think you're
a
talking
month,
about people that are beyond like that doesn't
I'm
apply
talking
to you.
about
You're
this-
talking about the normal citizen. Right
I'm
now.
talking about this circumstance. Why the
Well,
fuck?
fine,
would-
I don't live that
but
life,
I'm
so I
saying,
don't know.
why would a person need $100,000 worth of credit cards, whatever, spend $100,000 of credit,
Go watch
whatever?
a Dave Ramsey YouTube
But I'm
video.
saying-
okay?
You're gonna have to get them on for an interview,
Someone
'cause
with
I
a
don't
lot of
know
money.
either.
and
But
they-
why would a millionaire need a credit card?
Maybe they don't.
Because if they pay
We're
it
not
back, if
millionaires.
they pay it off each month, millionaires probably get unbelievable perks on their credit cards.
Like what? What do we get? Do they get
Points for
free
flights,
food?
Yeah.
free hotels, free food, cash back.
No
Jump.
shot.
Jump.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you
I get
spend-
flight points on
If you
mine.
spend $20,000 this month on a credit card that has unbelievable perks, and
What's my best perk?
and you paid off cash back,
What's
I
cash
got a
back?
ton of
Free
cash
points.
back on my
How much
Discover
cash?
card.
What is cash back?
probably for every $1,000 you spend, you get $5, maybe something like that.
So I have to
Maybe
spend
like for every
$20,000 and make
Damn,
$20.
that's it.
Okay, I'm off.
He's got to spend
I'm
$100K
a
to
little
make
bit off, I
$6.
think.
Like what do you make back in like on average in a cash?
I've
back?
never really looked on it, but right now, and I've had a Discover card since 2000,
Okay.
and I've had it, and I use it for mostly just for work stuff but those, I mean, I've used a ton of them, but like currently, like I have almost $1,000 in cash back.
Really?
Yeah, so it adds up. I mean, I don't know how much I make in a month.
We're
but-
not trying to fuck you over.
No, but
Go get a
I'm
fucking
not saying
credit
you
card.
are, but I just don't. I don't understand.
Were you a I'm not downloading Venmo kind of guy?
No, I do that.
No, but how long? Like, were you
No,
ever
I
weird?
had my mom. I had a PayPal account by the time I was like 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom
I was against credit cards for a
because my
while.
mom was big on PayPal because she's like afraid of some like,
Scammer.
company taking all our money.
Mm.
So I just do that.
What a fucking lesson that was. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
number
you don't
one,
have a credit card?
people are probably fucking screaming at the, that.
Yeah, like,
Get a
you
fucking credit
guys-
card.
If you listen to this, please go to our Instagram and DM us some knowledge about your credit card.
Maybe if you're an affluent banker or some sort of
Actually,
credit
if you
card
just
company.
listen to all that, go to our DMs and Instagram and just send us your credit card and let's see how it
there,
works.
Yeah.
and we'll see how much we can spend.
Yes.
And let me see the front and back of it.
Yes, just so we know how it works.
Yeah.
We're not going to
That
do
little
anything.
security
with it.
code. The 3-digit.
Just send us a picture of the front and back, like Cool said, so we can give it to Joe.
Send us your ID too.
yes,
Yeah.
your school ID.
Maybe your
Sakai.
passport.
Your
Send us
passport.
your
Fuck,
Sakai
get
ID.
get their social.
So yeah.
No, we don't need your
Give me
Yeah,
the-
shit. Throw
Actually,
us a
No.
social.
just
We'll
tell
steal
me your
your
fucking
identity.
keys to your house while you're at it.
Yeah. Look,
How many questions do I need to ask, Job?
well, usually we do 3, so
Oh,
so
really?
that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Any
That's
wrap
awesome.
up?
I
Well,
do
tonight, big. Well, are you excited for the WNBA debut of Caitlin
Oh,
Clark?
Yeah,
tonight?
she's going to score a lot.
Hey, Job's
Yeah.
feel upset about that tonight. He
I'm
doesn't
not
think-
upset about it.
He doesn't want
I'm just
success
like,
for her.
why right now do people care? Like people, you didn't give a shit about the WNBA for 10 years,
No,
and now
I
all of a
still
sudden
don't care.
she's
I
there.
just think it's
Caitlin's
cool.
just
It's probably the only game I will ever watch if I even watch it tonight.
What if she goes out and she's a turd?
Again, the WNBA's fucked. I mean, I just think it's cool that like she's like almost like a trailblazer. She's bringing all this attention to it.
trailblazer.
Yeah,
and she's like the
Yeah.
biggest talk in all of college basketball, men or women.
yeah.
And then she's brought them to new heights. How
She's
did you
good for
get
the
mad
game.
because all the hoopla you were getting tired of?
I just wish people would behave. That's it.
But she's not like beating people up on the court. She's just.
I don't like the way she behaves.
I mean, we have different.
Listen, I don't know
She
what
just didn't
she's like.
behave the way
I don't
you
know how
wanted
she
her
is
to.
as a person. I'm sure she's a wonderful person that is in her personal life. I'm sure she's got a lot of friends. Her family's great. I don't know about her dad, but
If she walks,
Just her dad.
If she walks in the door right now, are you excited to meet her?
no. Well, number one, I probably wouldn't recognize her when she comes to the door.
That's BS.
You would recognize Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark.
I mean, no.
Yeah, that's bad. I think you definitely would recognize Caitlin Clark. She does kind of look normal though.
Yeah, she's like a normal person.
What? She's for the
Now, if LeBron came in here and ducked through the doorway, then yeah, then
That door ain't 6'7".
Would you be happy if
Would
you
you
walked
have
in
your
here?
hammer here if LeBron?
no, I honestly, I literally, I couldn't tell you one thing LeBron. I don't even know what his voice sounds like. I've never, I've never
You
heard.
don't like LeBron, right?
I'm not. We're almost done. I'm not going to get into it.
But if he would have come in here, would you like be a little starstruck, or would you be like, go fuck yourself, like?
And I wouldn't say a word to. I mean, it'd be impressive to see. I mean, the guy's like what 6'8", chiseled out of stone. But then he just looking at him makes me ill.
I think that I and maybe it's because I'm getting older, but
Y'all kind of
as far as outside of, and we can wrap this up because we are getting the end here, but I am very more open-minded to people in general. Like outside of their profession, like if you're a dick in your profession, if like Caitlin Clark, she's acted like an idiot on the court, I'm not cool with that. What?
Job, she's a good hooper. She can act however she wants.
No. See, that's what I disagree
I don't
with.
think
If
she
she
was
acts like that in
disagree.
public-
I totally disagree with
But
that.
how was she acting that was so bad? That's what.
when
Complaining,
she's always
that's bad.
like that.
Yes, she
I-
shouldn't be acting like that.
I don't like that. Like
But-
hitting her head with the ball. Fucking. I think if you're great, if you're a phenom, if you're a trailblazer, like you said, be a trailblazer for positivity, being a good person,
She
like
is.
She is
behaving on the
99%
court.
of the time.
Well, I'm not saying she's not off the court, but I'm saying on the court, display yourself like that. Michael Grove goes on the mound, does his job. He's a great guy off the field, great guy on the field. I heard terrible things about like pitchers in the MLB that are fucking assholes, like dudes that in the MLB that are pieces of shit when they're on the field. Like if you're a coach that's a dick on the field, if you're a player that's a coach and that's a dick on the field, whatever, regardless of the sport, I think that's not cool. Like you could be the nicest guy and I'll be friends with you off the
Can you
court.
celebrate on the court? Like,
Yeah,
What,
but
kinda
to a
like
degree,
showboating or
like
anything?
Nick Chubb. I use you as an example because you point him out all the time.
The classiest football player in the league.
Scores a
cannot
touchdown,
believe he
puts
just
the
fucking said Nick
puts the
Chubb.
ball down,
Unbelievable.
What?
No, I agree, Job. He is. That's you're
score
right.
a
classy.
touchdown.
I just think it's boring.
But why does it have to be fucking look at me, fucking here's
Right,
my nuts,
exactly.
like
Well, I mean,
Job.
like
do you
whip my
really
wiener
do you
out.
Like
just-
that? Like, does that
like
make you
celebration?
feel any better because Mike Evans scored, but then he throws the
He
ball
has
and
his like
stand up?
he has his own signature celebration. I think
What
it's
is
sick.
it?
I have to forget.
But does that
It's
make
like-
the
he,
touchdown
throws
more
it up and
special to
swings.
you?
Yeah, so like if he scores a touchdown, you're not like all right. So the touchdown happens, and you're going. Oh, God. Then he does a celebration. Then you go, yes.
Well, I'm celebrating with him as you scored the touchdown. Though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you
You've
would
seen
be.
me play sports. I celebrate the fuck out of everything.
I know, but I think you do that because you've seen players do that.
Probably.
Job. Here's my thing about Caitlyn though. There's other girls that are doing that, but the camera's not on them.
Yeah,
So you're
no,
just upset.
I agree. I agree. I think even if but the fact that the camera, she knows the camera's on her.
Yeah.
People know the camera's on her.
But you don't think that's a lot of pressure to have the entire world watching you?
I think it is
think
an
it was-
enormous.
I
I
think
think
it's
it's an
struggling.
enormous. I think it's an enormous honor to be able to be at the eyes and the ears of everybody in the nation and the world. I think you should carry that with a weight. Like
I think it just shows she cares. Not sure she'll
Yeah.
be doing it every time. No.
But
She
she's for
doesn't.
all those times she playing on her home court or 19,000. I mean, how many women's games are sold out?
I don't disagree that she's a great player and she's done incredible things with the sport. I just
You
think
just don't
as
like how she acts.
Don't let me
think
play
it's
for the
a-
minors.
I think you should act as on the field, court, whatever. You just carry yourself as a respectable human being.
And she is.
And I think she is. I think as a human being, she's great. But I just don't like that way she acts. And the same thing with like fucking LeBron flopping like an idiot.
Oh, gee.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Speaking
What?
Nothing. We don't got enough time for that.
No.
What?
No, don't even go.
Yeah,
because
we
it'll
won't go
Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
go
I'm
on.
in here
Again,
sweating.
here's another point though. Like fuck it, we'll save it for another time.
By the way, real quick, Michael Grove pitched an inning last night. Scoreless inning, 2 strikeouts.
Ah,
Good.
Dog.
You know what he
Dog.
did? Chris, you know what I bet he did?
Probably just
Batter, right into the dugout.
Isn't that a little...
You would assume.
Oh, my God.
What,
if he did-
boring?
Yeah, I guess I mean...
But here's the point to that though. You're celebrating that touchdown regardless of whether he does a backflip and then pulls his pants down. Like you're gonna celebrate that touchdown.
Joe, if somebody did that, they'd be kicked out of the league for at least
Didn't
6 weeks.
what's his name pretend that he did that?
Well, Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Randy Moss,
Joe
yeah.
Buck losses.
Oh, he's a pussy
Yeah.
though.
That is absolutely horrible. Yeah, no. See, I don't think that was bad. I think that's funny.
No, that was funny.
Nah, but I don't think you should do that every time you score.
But like, look, so you're telling me when he scores a touchdown, you don't.
Now, if you're up 50-0, I don't think you should be celebrating. Or if you're down 50 or nothing, but if
you
it's
talking
like a
about the
hype
Moss
moment,
thing when he did that? Like,
oh,
pretend-
not specifically that,
Oh,
just in
okay.
general.
So you like the organized celebrations?
Like when the team goes down there?
Yeah.
No, I think that's kind of cool.
Well, I never understood like the defense would run 70 yards.
Yeah,
to
they
the
run the
opposite
entire
end zone.
field.
Like if you want to clap and like let's go,
Yeah,
then that's
yeah.
different. But like if you want to go fucking wiener out, like well, who's down,
Well,
like that,
okay,
like,
I mean, the real quick. So because Mike, when he's a class act, but like say, so he comes in and oh no, never mind. That's a stupid example. I was gonna say he's pitching against Ohtani, but they're teammates now. But anyway, like who's the guy for the Yankees? Judge.
Yeah.
Judge.
Okay, he comes in, his base is loaded, and 2 outs, and he strikes out Judge, and then he fucking really does a
Yeah, I think
no,
he's
that's
fist
all.
bump.
No,
okay
that's
with
okay.
that.
Like a
Justified.
let's go.
I love that.
But
That's
like,
what I'm
what's
talking about.
what's the
Me too.
one dude, Rodney or Fernando Rodney, would turn around and fucking do that thing where
end
he'd
the game?
shoot an arrow.
I
It's
don't
so
think there's
dumb.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
But
though.
like, why be an idiot and do that? Just end the game, walk into the dugout.
like Adesanya for UFC when
Dumb.
he knocked him
That's
out
the
and he went like
dumbest
that.
shit ever.
I think that's sick.
Well, and now, do you like the? I don't know. I know you'll like it. I don't know about soup. Like I think the walk off celebrations are just stupid. And
when he comes into the plate and then
and then the Gatorade goes flying. I mean,
I love it.
Then there'll be the sideline girl or guy that interviews the guy that won the game, and then they dump them. A lot of times the reporter gets hit with the water or Gatorade. I mean,
Tradition.
I'm
Chris.
all for a team celebrating as if it's like a party, like let's go, they're cheering, like jumping on each other. I'm for that, but I don't like the shit where it's like he's down 12 of however many. There's a deficit in the game. He scores a touchdown and he's doing like basketball through the legs in the end zone, and then flexes like. Just score. Just
score.
give
if
the
you're
ball
down
back.
40,
and
nothing. Sure.
they cut it to 3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
getting,
That's a
if you're
look at
getting
me
smacked
guy.
around,
Yeah, like
Look at
Deontay
me.
Johnson would get a first down 20, and he'd go.
Like
Yeah.
or
I'm like, dude.
a tackle guy and then stand over him and then walk. Like, I hate this celebration.
flexing?
The flex and then you walk for like 10 feet and then.
Yeah, I'm a big guy of that. I do that.
All right.
If
All
I
right.
tackle a guy
Anyway.
in minors.
Cools, you gotta do the outro.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Pounding Podcast, episode 109. It was an absolute blast with you guys. Jeb, go ahead and take it from there.
No, you gotta do it.
I don't know how else do you wrap
How
it
do
up?
I say it? You gotta do it.
Thanks for coming.
No.
What I say?
We'll see you next. What do you? We'll see.
We'll see you next week. Episode 110 next week.
bye.
See ya.
Good enough.